We're back again with the Oldham days. It's January, the January transfer window. Saudi Arabia is a thing in this game. If you've not had a transfer window yet, which I'm assuming everyone has because most people are starting new games, but get a little bit lively. Let me tell you what's been going on. I forgot to do the faces on this PC, so we've got another day, another video of this bollocks. I've set it copying now. It's going to take a bit of a while, and I can't be bothered to wait to record this video because I've got other things I want to sort of get in and amongst. Anyway, enough of that. League table, we're top by a point, as you can see. We're top by a point. Liverpool a point further back from Arsenal, and then Man City another 2 points further back, so 4 points separating the top four. Average rating, top three players in the league are our players, James Taylor, João Paulo and Barrios. To be fair, two of our best players, and James Taylor, who is, again, probably one of our best players. Let's be real. 18 goals for James Taylor. As you can see here, second place is Christian on 11. You might be thinking, he scored quite a lot recently. Yes, he bloody has. Let's go and have a look at the schedule. So we left you last time where we lost to Man City. Then we beat Ipswich 3-1 in the Carabao Cup. And then we started scoring or conceding or scoring and conceding for 3 games. 4-1 against Newcastle. Then we lost 5-3 to Benfica. And we followed that up by beating Bournemouth 7-5. 7-5. I mean, look at that. Look at that. That injury for João Paulo was a couple of months, annoyingly. Injuries. Bloody hell. Who's suffering with injuries? The medical centre overflowing here at Oldham. Look at this. Oh, we're not actually doing too bad injury-wise, but we've had a hell of a lot. A hell of a lot. Anyway, after that Bournemouth game, I stopped playing for whatever reason. I was a bit busy. Saved it, closed the game down, and I thought, it's going to be interesting when we go back. Then it was like a completely different game when I opened it back up. A 1-0 to Palace, a 1-1 against Atletico, a 0-0 against Everton, and then a 1-1 against Leeds. Left us in precarious positions in the league, but then we've followed that up by beating Tottenham and Chelsea back-to-back in the league, Verdi in the Champions League, Newcastle in the Carabao Cup quarter-final, then we lost to Burnley, beat West Ham, and then most recently, we lost to Southampton just in time to come back for the Let's Play. And in today's episode, we're going to be covering the Tottenham games in the Carabao Cup Semi Final, both legs. We'll might stop in on the Birmingham game in between. But that's not the whole story. So it's the 7th of January. Look at the finances. £140 million in the bank balance. We had about that, roughly. And I went, January's coming up. I might go and speak to the board and see if they'll give me some more money. I had to have a really long conversation with them about how I think we should have it, and they said no. Basically, the only thing I could have done was potentially threaten to resign. Didn't want to risk that, just coming back to the save game after a long time away. So I didn't do that. Then out of nowhere, they came about a few days later. Do you want a bit more wage budget? It's like, yeah, fine. Then they came in the start of January, just said, oh yeah, you can have £33 million. So I had 33 million, there you go, to spend in the transfer window. And we've got a couple of players that we're looking at purchasing. We're trying to sign Emerson, but other people are in for him as well. This guy, he looks pretty good, doesn't he? We need someone in the attacking midfield sort of role because we're always a bit light. And then we're also looking for this Sevki Tunsa, who's a winger. He looks fantastic, doesn't he? But Liverpool are also in for him. So there's teams in for him and there's teams in for Emerson. Who else is in for Emerson? Juventus. So, yeah, we might not get him. We might not. In terms of the outs, Rizzo, he's got 4 offers. Al Nassr and Al Ittihad. Don't really want to sell him, but I would do. Pulisic, he's on his way out of the club. Carrasco might leave, 19.25 million. And we've actually let someone go. Nelson Caceres for £3.5 million. We've not brought anyone in yet, but we've brought a couple of players back from loan. Jose Maria, because Thiago's broke his toe and James Taylor has now got the flu, so we've got no strikers. So we brought Jose Maria back at the start of the month, and he's played 1 game and he got a 6.4. Yes. So he won't be starting today. It'll be João Paulo going up front because we're going to play Vince Higuera on the wing, who has been improving and fantastic-ish. You know, he's been playing off the bench quite a bit. But anyway, that's going to be the team for today. And we've got, like I say, we've got a couple of transfers that might be happening. Be able to fill you in on the January transfer business in the next episode, which should be the Carabao Cup final. We also bought Bailey James Hull back from loan as well. We bought him. Did he come through the youth academy or did we buy him? We bought him from Coventry for £2.5 million. And he's quite well rounded. I mean, he's nowhere near Premier League quality, but hey, squad option, give him a chance, eh? Here we go then. The Carabao Cup Semi Final, leg 1, away at Tottenham. João Paulo to Jahic. He's put it across and it's going to be collected by Anderson quite comfortably. Excuse the coffee. It is 3:30 in the afternoon at the time of recording, and I've been up for 13 hours today. Parenting. Oh. 3 minutes in. Berate. Awful. What the hell was this? We're watching it again. Just swans through. And then, where's Zanini? Shouldn't be beaten from there. Acosta. Abysmal. What it was. Costello. Oh, nearly scored again from range. But half-time approaches. And here we are at half-time. 1-0 down. You've been terrible. Sort it out. And I tell you what's going to happen. We're going to make a couple of changes. Thiago is back from his broken toe, but he's not sharp. 4 changes, and we've got left 1 change for potentially Thiago to come on later in the match. All right. Spurs on the attack then. Duggan out on the left. Back to Ferhat. Arnott. Vera with the challenge. Poor challenge, to be fair. Ferhat. I mean, I don't know what Zanini was doing. Abysmal. This has been. Barrios. Goal. We've scored a lot of corners where we pull it back to the edge of the box. That's a set piece that I need to be implementing more. Pull it back to the edge. Now, we lost 2-1, but that goal back has potentially helped us. Well, it has helped us. Might give us a foothold going into the next game. Emerson's chosen us over Juve. Kulovic is happy to stay with us. Is he joking? We don't want you. Ray's got the flu. We've got 3rd round against Birmingham. And we're in the orange. Playing against a team in red. Like, why are they both in away kit? One being the home kit. Jesus. Straight from kickoff, we're... Oh, Vince Aguirre. 23 seconds in. We need to demolish Birmingham here to get a bit of confidence ready for the return leg of the Carabao Cup Semi Final. And here come Birmingham. Oh, and they've equalised. Time to get berating. That's been coming. That's been coming. Demand more. More has been demanded. We haven't got a big enough squad. Our squad is a little light. And we're not good enough. We've got a few players that are good enough to win the league. The squad is nowhere near good enough. And when you've got to rest the odd player, you do get found out. We're overachieving. I can't believe we're still top, to be honest. Well, Frank Pino's nodded one home. Less than 2 minutes into the second half. I think I'm going to make a couple of changes in a minute for some fresh legs. After this highlight. Frank Pino. Vera. Hull. Pino again. Back to Ikanga. Frank Pino. Slivjevic. Rossi. Who probably will make way. Elmi. Across. Oh, Vince Aguirre should have made it 3. Gonna give Thiago a run out because he's recovering from injury. So I need him to get a little bit fitness. We're going to change the shape. We've actually gone 2 up top even though we're winning. Probably not the best idea. Probably should try and consolidate. Definitely not the best idea. We conceded straight away. However, we now need to attack. Slivjevic. Acosta. Okay. Hull. Still going. He's managed to find himself a great cross, and Vince Aguirre's got his second of the game. And that's the 3rd goal of this second half. Only 14 minutes in. Absolute madness. Vince Aguirre. Oh! into Mustafa Elmi, who nods home. It's not very good goalkeeping, it has to be said. But Vince Aguero has got 2 goals and now an assist to his name, and the game might be out of sight. Oh, it's gone in. John Dal. It's 4-3. The drama's not over. Now it is. It's ended 4-3. Juan Cruz Carrasco is actually moving to Werder. 14.25 million is going to be moving into the club. Oh, he wants to talk to me. It's time for you to leave. I've been trying to get rid of you for bloody ages. Yeah, right. Market interest. There we go. 6 million is meant to be worth. Anyone used an intermediary yet? I've been using one on a different video. More coming on that soon. And I think it's hilarious. Like, player worth 20 million, an intermediary goes, can have you a bid by tomorrow morning at 8 million, eh? And I'll have 10% of that off. Oh, here we go. New intermediary suggestion. I like this. I'm going to make an offer based on the intermediary. I mean, nowhere near what they want. Another injury. Blackburn Rovers in the FA Cup. Can't get Blackburn off the channel, can we? Right. So we've got... I'll tell you, Zanini, I wasn't happy with his performance. And then we've just conceded 3 to bloody Birmingham. I think I'm going to play Thiago and... Phil Day. I'm not going to play Rizzo because I've got bids for him. I want him to leave. I'm not desperate for him to leave, but I've got too many defenders. And I wouldn't mind him going. He's 24. He's at his potential. If I got big money for him, I might be able to get somebody else in. So, you know, Juan Pablo Vera. He's wanted. We'll see if someone comes in with him. Oh, I've just seen it. Tuncer's gone to Liverpool. He's rejected the offer from us. He's waiting for a work permit. Oh, bloody hell. I'm going to have some big money to spend, though. I'm going to have big money. And Emerson's on his way. He's granted a work permit. Get in the club as the highest earner. Is he justified to be highest earner? He's not even as good as bloody Vieira. He shouldn't be the highest earner at the club. But you know what? Sod it. I've signed him now. He's here. And he's going to be in the squad. He'll be in the squad. Oh, yeah. You better believe it. Ask Rebas to welcome him. Advanced playmaker. Oh. Rizzo set to sign for Al Ittihad for 44 million. What? The 52 million pound one he's rejected from Al Nasser. So hang on. We'll check in on this. He's on 53 grand a week. Right? We're going to accept. He's gone. Rizzo, bye-bye. So we're going to have 40-ish million coming in, I think. There we go. Yeah, subject to conditions, it could rise to 55. So, he did go for the bigger one. My mistake. 600 grand a week. Oh, Saudi Arabia hits different, doesn't it? He's on £600,000 a week. Rizzo gets bloody 10%. Right, anyway, let's get this bloody game out of the way, and I'm going to go away and do the transfer business. He's not interested in... Look at this. Massive wages, doesn't he, this guy? He wants 200 grand a week. God, I can't afford that. I can't afford him. I've got £60 million to go and spend on players. Jamal Musiala. Bit old now, isn't he? Okay, so we've got James Taylor injured. Anyone on the bench that I want? No. Thiago. Emerson may come on for Klingenberg, but this is the team. This is our strongest team, really. There's main event now. Minute in. Can't even shout. De Kuiper. Okay. Barrios. Klingenberg. João Paulo. Oof. Kulusevski. Oh, we've won it back. Rebas. De Kuiper. Okay. Thiago. Klingenberg. Oh, he knows. Emerson's on the bench. And Klingenberg scores. They're going to go to VAR. VAR is checking. Word in the air is... It's a goal! It's 2-2 and the Carabao Cup Semi Final is on. Look at this. Klingenberg sees Emerson, the £20 million man, the highest earner at the club, and he says, no thank you, Emerson. I am going to keep my spot in the team. We do need more, though. We do need more. No highlights at all since the goal. Jinxed it. And it's a Tottenham highlight. Gill, Owen, Murphy, Philip. Great save by Zanini. Rebas. Day. All day. Gets rid. Dixon. Costello. Oh, don't let him shoot. Kulusevski. Crowded out. Dixon. The end of the highlights. Happy with the performance so far. Keep it up. Barrios. Right, Acosta is booked. I'm not happy at that, so I want to bring him off for Screeve. Emerson, squad player. I mean, he's got potential ability. He's got so much potential. Late bloomer. Let's have him. Come on, Emerson. Just 2 changes. I'm not going to reinvent the wheel. Don't need to panic. Oh, it's a corner. I can't even shout. Trying to pause it. Rebas. Pull it back to the edge. He does. João Paulo. It's deflected and in! That is the routine of all routines. Cut it back to the edge of the box. Have a player that can shoot. Good technique, good shot, good shooting ability. Bang. Look at that. Deflected. Goal. 2-0. 3-2 on aggregates. João Paulo. Thiago. Klingenberg. Oh, it's 3. Tottenham don't know what to do. And it's Frank Klingenberg who's moved to the to the shadow striker role in order to accommodate Emerson. And he says, I'll score wherever you put me. Bang. Play for set pieces. Yes, please. 2 goals from 2 set pieces in this half. We'll play for them, mate. What a great bit of great bit of advice from Eric Dyer. Emerson. Oh, it's Piqué. What's Emerson doing? Emerson should be taking a touch and having a shot there. You bottled that, mate, on your debut. Where's your balls? But there's daylight between the teams and Tottenham aren't even in this game. Look at this. Why do I say these things? Fairhat. Philip. Zanini? Did he carry that over the line? Apparently not. Looked a bit suspicious. And with 10 minutes to go, I might make a couple of changes just to get some fresh legs. Oh, fresh legs on the pitch. Piqué's one of them who needs to come off. Oh dear. Right, Rossi and danger of losing discipline. Right, Carlos Kuiper. Don't lose now. Not after we've done so well. Stoppage time. 5 minutes added on. 3, 4. Blow your whistle. He's blown his whistle. We're through. It's the Carabao Cup Final, which we've already lost to in this universe. Already lost to? We haven't lost to the Carabao Cup Final, have we? Past winners, though. We did lose to Chelsea. Who have we got in the final, then? Man City. Manchester City in the Carabao Cup Final. And we've only ever beaten Man City once, and that was 6-0. To be fair, apart from when we just lost 3-0 to them in the last episode, that 6-0 was our most recent game against them. So, you're telling me there's a chance. See you soon, gang, for the final. Oh yeah, and there'll be some bit of a transfer roundup because I've got money to spend. £60 million of it.